What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of On the Docks. I am not on the docks today. I'm here at my house in Vista, California, and today I'm going to be working on an outboard motor stand. So I recently bought a 13-foot Boston Whaler that came with this 20 horsepower Honda outboard motor, and I want to start working on it to get it started again, and I got a new carburetor for it, so it really should fire up no problem hopefully, but I want to get it up off the ground and into the air so I can work on it a little bit. I've been looking at a lot of these different designs on the internet here, and honestly I think they all look too complicated. I'm just gonna do something simpler, as I generally do on this channel, and I think it will be just fine because I've seen outboards mounted on like basically plastic wheel carts, so I think anything made out of a 2x4 is going to hold it just fine. So it's going to look something like that with a 45-degree angle support on each one of the stands there, and a 2x6 going across to hold the motor, and just held together with a few wood screws, and I think that is honestly going to be just fine. Alright, take this stupid mask off. What you're going to need for this project is a screw gun, a skill saw, and some wood screws, probably like 2-inch or 1.5 inch, probably be fine, and your wood. And I bet if you had 20 feet of 2x4 that you could do this whole project, and that probably cost you under $10. Each 2x4 piece here is going to be about 3 feet long. Mine's going to be kind of give or take because I am using scrap 2x4, I think, but as long as each piece is about 3 feet, then I think you're going to be fine. You can kind of change it to your perfect specification, but I mean, I don't think this really has to be that exact of a science to hold up this motor. So I'm basically going to screw a bunch of 3-foot long 2x4s together and see how it goes. So basically I'm going to have this, the base here is those are both 32 inches long by chance, just because that's what I had. They're going to be about 2 feet apart from the outside, and I'm going to go ahead and screw on the cross beam that's going to hold them in place. So as you can see, 2 feet wide about, on either end of there, 2 feet wide. This is going to be my cross beam. Put that on, I think about 2 2x4s over, so something like that. So I can use this as like a guide. Try to keep things as straight as possible. I pretty much eyeball everything I do, not very exact. This can be about right there. Take your screws and get screwing. Perfect. Ain't going nowhere. The next thing we're going to do is put our stand up here. Now this one's not the same size, so I'm going to have to chop it and make it right. Also going to want some kind of marker. And just mark it off right there. See? Fucking battery. Basically gonna send this one down at an angle. That holds way better. Angle screwing. Okay, get your second piece. You're gonna screw down again at about a 45-degree angle. Okay. screws don't have to be in there that good at this point because I am doing my angle supports. It's not like the whole motor is going to be resting on those 3 shitty screws I put in. So there's your basic stand there. Then I guess what I'm going to do next is the supports. I'll probably just cut this guy in half, and wherever it lies, it lies. So, oh, something muddy from the backyard. Half. Why not? Call it 46, so about 23. Like I said, doesn't have to be exact. You can kind of use whatever you want to use. Fucking battery! Alright, and you take your supports, they're going to go about like this. And don't freak out, like, be like, oh my god, there's going to be angles, there's going to be angles. Help, help, there's going to be angles. All you do is get it about right where you want it. And then take your marker. And then just draw this, draw what you need. We're just going to take this little bit off here. And this bit off here. That's going to be our support. Just follow the line. Follow the line. Well, bam. Perfect. Probably, may as well just make these identical. Don't have to worry about measuring the same thing, just draw. Just take your shape and draw right over it. Instead, just get this right at the same place. These aren't really the same, huh? Should be fine. Get them about the same, it'll be alright. Right, follow your lines. Battery's getting a little low there. Hopefully we can finish. We got support here. Support here. So we're going to be done once we screw that together. Oh no, and then we got to do the thing that's actually going to keep the motor on there. We're going to screw into this bad boy. Kind of over the screw gun, to be honest. I'm usually pretty modest and say that I blame my tools for all my mistakes, but honestly I think the screwdriver's a little fucked up. I know this project isn't perfect either, but come on. That's perfect. That's not going nowhere. Alright. So that one on, hopefully it goes as smoothly as that one did. I know it seems like rickety and like I'm really rushing along and like it's not gonna hold, but I'm telling you, screws and 2x4s are strong enough to lift an engine out of a boat. So let the wood do the work. I forgot to cut these off. Oh well. I'm supposed to cut those off before I put this on here so I could actually reach it with the saw, but oh well. I forgot. Looks kind of cool like that. I am no master craftsman, I'll give you that. Be forewarned. Probably should have said that at the beginning. wood there, but it's all good. If you run it too deep in here, you can split the wood, so try not to do that. Try to stop when the screw gets to the top of the wood. But if it does split, don't worry, it's probably not gonna be the end of the world. Look at that. What's this? Strong. I did about the worst job you could possibly do on that, and it's still really strong. So honestly, anybody can do this. So the next thing I'm gonna do is get my piece of wood going across here, and that's gonna hold the motor, for the motor to clamp onto. And I happen to have a 2x6, but I am 99% sure you could use a 2x4 and clamp it on there just fine. But I'm gonna use a 2x6 just because I have it. So I'm gonna grab that. Cross right here, almost 2 feet, 23.5. Here's a trick: if you measure a spot at one part of the wood at one end, and at the other end of the wood here, and like one spot in the middle of those 2 marks, and then you can basically just connect the dots, get a rough idea of a straight line. Don't really even need a ruler. Here we go. Voila. It's gonna go on right there. And then these, always save these little triangle pieces when you cut them, because you can always use them to as little supports, like in weird places. I might put these behind the back right here, just to give it a little reverse support, just in case the thing wants to lean. Anyway, right now I'm going to use them as stands. Here we go, almost done. Yeah. Here is your outboard motor stand. And that literally took me like 10 minutes. I probably could have done it if I wasn't making this video and wasn't an idiot and had all my stuff ready. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give it a try. I think it's strong. Like, that's gonna hold an outboard, no problem. All right, here it is. Here's the beast right here. That'd be crazy if this didn't work. God, how stupid would I look? So far it's holding. Screw it down. That's it. Gosh, this is about the easiest project ever. Holds it just fine. I would say if you had to buy all this stuff at the store, 2 10-foot long 2x4s, and you could do this whole entire project. You don't need the 2x6. And then a box of wood screws if you don't have any laying around. I guess if you had to buy a box, they're like $5 or $10. So I would say under $20 motor mount. Under $20, under 10 minutes. About as simple and easy as it gets. And now I can go ahead and get started on this motor. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time, probably actually on the docks this time. So if you could like, subscribe, got more videos to come. It's mostly like easy stuff that like the regular everyday person can do, because that's what I consider myself. I'm not a pro, I'm not anything, I'm nothing. So if I can do it, you can do it. So subscribe, and see you guys next time.